Hello, my Ekklesia family. It's been an amazing year, and I can't wait to share a recap of it all with you here over the next few minutes. Looking back over 2022, if I were to identify a theme throughout the year, it has to be connection. One-on-one connections, interfaith connections, and connecting over the future of Ekklesia. We know we're on the right track when people engage regularly with daily inspirations in their email inboxes and respond frequently with powerful messages of how they were touched by them. Ekklesians are moving mountains of injustice in their local communities and are regularly encouraged to keep moving forward on their own path to God. More people are journaling about their faith, opening new conversations with friends and family all across the US and in Canada. And while we know there are people all over the world who hunger for a community like Ekklesia, we are equally humbled and inspired to keep the focus on one conversation and one relationship at a time. That is where growth happens. In 2022, we hosted our second spiritual retreat in the Texas Hill Country this time, with 16 people attending from 3 states. The previous year also drew folks to the Carolinas from 5 states. Our intentional small gatherings are a safe haven of love and support to renew us for next steps in our personal faith journeys. We learned about the importance of interfaith conversation. It's about connection, not conversion. As part of this series this year, we met people from many faith walks, including American Indigenous spirituality, Hinduism, and Islam. And we look forward to representing Ekklesia at the Parliament of World Religions next August in Chicago. Re-engaging in person and introducing new families to our community is always a priority, and we were happy to be able to gather throughout the seasons for family celebrations of many kinds. Our Zoom circle spent several weeks on deepening our understanding of what it means to have a servant heart and being our most humble and needy selves before God, as Brian McLaren describes in his book, Naked Spirituality. We had many meaningful conversations in our Zoom circle on topics like God and physics, the juxtaposition of faith of immigrants, their stories of being in a minority religion in their homeland, and then coming to the US and being a minority population here. We went across the Atlantic and explored faith from the perspectives of Celtic Christianity and thin places. Ekklesia discussed the concept of radical hospitality and finding common ground in faith within an ever increasingly divided country. And of course, we continue what we call My Neighbor's Table, an ongoing opportunity to share a meal and hear the personal faith journeys of our neighbors and how those stories inspire us on our own path to God. And finally, Ekklesia's outreach group in Greenville, South Carolina, joined a justice ministry to address the top community issues of affordable housing and mental health, and to stand as a unified faith community, bringing forth suggestions and holding leadership accountable to fixing the problems. So what a year it really has been. And there's so much more coming in 2023 that we want you to be a part of. Ekklesia will launch orientation programs for starting new small group circles of all kinds. And each community of circles will also have a community leader to support each circle with the resources to make them successful. More circles means more one-on-one conversations about God and small groups encouraging each other wherever we are on our own path to God. Let's get more people talking about God in 2023. If you'd like to help by being a community leader or by opening up your home to host a small group, please let me know. It doesn't matter where you live, and you don't have to consider yourself a leader to do this. You simply have to have a heart for walking alongside people wherever they are on their faith journey. We will work together to make it a wonderful experience for all. We thank you for all of your prayers and support this far, and ask for your consideration in supporting this valuable ministry in the life of the divine world. May all of your days be filled with hope, joy, and most of all, love.